Yo, hey guys, Beast, back to some weekly content, and today I'm going to be covering overkills. Now, I am during a territory wars, and I've actually just accepted a bunch of dispatches, and not a single one of the incidents was a Rize event or a Nishiki event. So, yeah, I'm just going to quickly jump into one of these Quinke or Kagane wards. I think I'm going to just go for the smallest one, actually. 25 minutes. We'll go for this one. So, real quickly, let's just go ahead and hop right on in there. And I'm going to get an overkill on this. Now, the main thing to do with overkills is to, first of all, check your typing meter, so we'll get to that in a sec. So, we're loaded in. I'm going to disable auto battle. Now, the main thing is, I wanted to show it with the Nishiki, the new Nishiki event, or Rize's event, because those are semi-difficult to get overkills on, but this event is going to be pretty easy to get an overkill on. So, first couple rounds, they don't really matter. It's the last round. You got to finish with an overkill. That's always the mission. So, if you check the little typing wheels down here, basically, let's wait for the next round because you already killed that round. Basically, with the typing round, it's STR is strong against Tech, Tech is strong against AGL, and AGL is strong against STR. And it just continues in a circle for those three types. And then for the light type and the dark type, they're actually strong against each other. So if you attack a light type with the dark type will do more damage to the light type. But if the light type attacks the dark type will take more damage from the light type. It's does more damage to each other, but also takes more damage from each other sort of thing. So just whatever enemy you're trying to get an overkill on, go ahead and just see like what type it is and what type's strong against it. If you have a singular hitting unit, let me see if I can just pull up skills real quickly. I don't know if I can actually do that. Can I? Does this game have that? Yes, it does. Okay, details. So a singular hitting unit, and how you tell for that is in their skill it will say 1.5, well, it won't say exactly that, but it may boost your attack or something else, but you gotta look for this. It says deals attack times, blah blah blah, to one enemy a blank number of times, and it has to be the type that does more damage to that specific unit than you want it to. So there's another way of doing it. If you do not have a type that is strong against the type you're trying to get an overkill on, then you should probably, and it depends on the event of course, if it's a singular event with one specific little enemy at the end there that you have to get an overkill on, like there's no other enemies at the end there, like the Mr. MM's event. How I did that one was I just damaged him till he was almost dead, and I used an enemy that multiplies his attack damage I used the unit that multiplies the attack damage depending on the amount of AP he has, and that unit I'm talking about is non-killing Al. As you can see here, it's 0.3 times the remaining AP you have to the enemy 5 times. It does use all AP, but that is fine. So basically, if I have 11 AP, I will do 3.3k attack damage 5 times. So that's pretty good. So basically, just get your hardest hitting units and make sure you break the specific unit you're trying to get the overkill on first. Get it lowered as low as possible, so have all your other units. Make sure they don't hit too much that you wipe it completely, but also that you don't make it where you don't wipe it completely, but you still do damage to it to get it to the lowest possible health bar, and then take your unit that just hits really, really hard, and it has to be a pretty hard hitting unit. The Territory Wars Kaneki actually doesn't work on some of them because the typing and everything. You really need it to be a hard hitting unit or type advantage, and get it to attack. It should get quite a bit of attack damage out, and it should get an overkill on. The next thing I want to tell you about after we get through this quick little round here, so let's just try and rush through this round actually. Non-killing Al does so much damage actually. Wow, I like that. That's like 5k every time. Well, yeah, 6 more. So, we're now in the final round. Now, most events you're going to be trying to do this for is the Nishiki event, the Kaneki event, the Toka event, Mr. MM's event, and everything else. So, what I always do is I take out the middle unit here. As you can see here, even on this event, there is a middle unit here. If there's 3 units at the end, I always take out the middle one first, and then I go after one of the side ones. So, just take out the middle unit. The other thing I suggest doing is always trying to get as many breaks as possible in a round, because you can do the most amount of damage. So we actually didn't get a break there, and since I'm just trying to break here, I'm gonna go ahead and use the non-killing Al skill here, but we do want to keep his skill charged up. So we're gonna go ahead and kill the middle one here, and I actually don't know how, yeah, it's not gonna be hard at all here. We may actually have to, yeah, we're just going, can I get a break now? Here. Let's see if he doesn't kill him. Like I said, it's really annoying that I couldn't get any other thing to show up, so lower his health down the low as possible. Actually, this may be able to do a little bit better here. I really don't think we need to get that any lower. I don't want to attack again because I may kill it, so use a skill. The Kaneki does attack 9 times, and it's, I do believe, 1.3. Is that what it is? 1.2 times damage, 9 times. So he should be able to get an overkill. As you can see here, here's an overkill. I really wish I had some better instances that were showing up right now, because if I had Mr. MM's, which also is a only during warm-up thing, I'd need either Rize's or Nishikis to appear. I should have done this a couple days ago before Territory Wars, but yeah, that was an overkill on there, even though this one doesn't even require an overkill. Alrighty, so I am on the JP version now. I do believe this requires an overkill. I'm assuming. I can't exactly read all of JP, but I did get an outbreak for 5 minutes, so I should really try and level some of these guys up real quickly. It's only 5 minutes, so I legit could run out of time leveling them up. It starts off as like just normal, happy little Sasuke. Ooh, also, I have 5 AP now. That was a one-shot. Okay. That was an overkill, though. But, yeah, this Kaneki's just really good. I suppose I could also say just use... Okay, so I actually don't have any... This guy's really good at breaking if I could get his AP to happen. Ooh, also, we're going to use this button here. Oh, we just do a lot of damage by default. On C. Ooh. Yeah, this Kaneki's really good, by the way. Ooh, taking him. Enemy turn. So, I know I can get an overkill on this. At least I'm assuming this is going to be an easy overkill. But, we'll find out for sure. I really wish I knew what this did. But it looks like on the JP version, there are actual little incidents for summonable units that you can challenge. Sort of like Dokkan events on Dokkan Battle. Now, instead of having the actual, like, medal drop, since all the medals are, like, shared and stuff, and that should be an overkill? Yeah, that is an overkill. That's a really bad example of an overkill, but I just want to check this out, actually. Alright, anyway, so we're back. This is Rize's Outbreak, and I'm going to get an overkill on it real quickly. So, like I said, basically check the typing. Rize is actually a agility type, so we need to go at her with a tech type, but I do not own a tech type unit. So we are going to go after one of the side units on her. If I was to have to go after her, I would use my non-killing Owl because of the amount of damage he does. But yeah, we're going to get an overkill on her. I actually do want to farm her up a bit here. I only have 18 minutes right now, and it's probably going to be down to 15 by the time I get the overkill on her. So first round, we're going to auto battle, and I will be back when we get to the third round with Rize. Alrighty, so we should be on Rize's part now. I do need to actually stop the auto battle process. But like I said, we are going to get an overkill on this event. So as you can see, everyone here is an agility unit, but as you can also see, the other units on the sides do have a lower durability bar. The one with the smallest durability bar is going to be our main target. But first of all, we are going to break Rize, and doing so will be able to give us a chance to just power up the Owl, but also allow us to, well, to power up the Owl, but yeah, it will also allow us to just damage Rize more. We're going to kill Rize and the one with 2 durability. And then we're going to leave the 1 durability one all completely alone. We're going to get it down to almost no health, and we are going to use non-killing Owl on it. Just Rize and the side unit being alive. So our main thing now is to just not use an attack all unit and to kill Rize before we kill the side unit. So not to use an attack all skill until the side unit is just as low as possible. And I have 130 something right now on combos. That's pretty large amount of combos. So we're actually just going to go ahead and kill Rize off. Let's use this guy. He only does normal damage, but he should be able to do something. He attacks 3 times with normal damage. Okay, so not that much. Yeah, that side unit is definitely low now. We're not allowed to touch it now. No more tackle skills until Rize is dead. However, it is a very, very, very easy unit to get an overkill on, as it has way less health than Rize, as we can clearly see. So the only thing left to do is to actually just go ahead and get a break on Rize. So that'll be the only annoyance here. We're going to go ahead and use non-killing Owl's AP here, because it doesn't really matter as long as he's not just trying to kill the little side target. So, it's annoying how close it is, but still a debate. Alright, we're going to switch to this guy. We'll use his skill and hope his skill is able to get a break off, and then hopefully 9 AP is able to get a secondary, or a durability down. And then, really? No durability down, and we went that hard on it? That's actually kind of annoying. It's really close though, so we're gonna leave it at that. We do have non-killing Owl there. He has 15k health. He shouldn't be able to die. I don't think anyone here can be broken. Though, ooh, he is taking damage. That's right, because AGL is going against him. Alright, he's barely alive, but that is fine. we'll just make sure Kaneki kills Rize only here. Okay, Rize's dead. Okay, one more hit. Now non-killing owl will go, though you can really use any unit here. When it's a side unit, it's really just super easy. When it is a main unit, an overkill is not as easy. So as you can see there, that's an overkill on Rize's event. I'm actually going to go ahead and just end the video off here. I wanted Nishiki's event because getting an overkill on it's a bit more difficult. However, this one's not the easiest. Just whatever event you have, if it has 3 units, take out the main one, and if there's a unit that just does something stupid, like on Nishiki's event, what you want to do actually is take out Toka first, then take out Nishiki, then take out Kaneki, but only when he's really, really low, and just use some crazy unit like non-killing out, Kaneki, or any other really good unit. Maybe Arima. I do believe Arima is really good. If you have him, use his skill, and just do as much damage as you can. An overkill is clearly just doing a lot more damage than it's required to kill the specific unit that you need to kill. So, I do suppose that's all for now, though. I'm going to be farming the crap out of Rize's event because I'm really close to 100%ing her. I need like, I think 10, maybe 10? Maybe 10? Something like that. More of her little items before I can finish her off. So yeah, I have 6 minutes left on this, so I'm going to rush this. But I'm out for now. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and keep it beast mode. I'm out. See ya.